ब्रो जितने भी नए लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो। भाई लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो जितने भी नए हैं। ब्रो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो, 3K के बहुत नज़दीक हैं। लाइक कर दो, डबल टैप कर दो स्क्रीन पर।
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That is good alertness. Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position. And he's managed to get free. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found a way through. Distributed tidily. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is a great pick out. Shot, there's the shot! They've scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Well, we could be a little...
That defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's good play. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Di Maria. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And Dijk getting this one clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pirlo gets it clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Goes for a shot! And yes, wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you...
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
And we
has to
come to you
resist
now
change
with a quick
at this
request
stage.
for support for our World
India
Charity
in
Fund.
control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Yamal. Pirlo. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Yamal. David Villa. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Villa. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's found the way through. Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Mohamed Salah! Goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. And that should get the job done. Nakata, nicely shaped ball. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Now it's Villa, and that's gone loose. And the finish! Oh, nearly.
But not quite. Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. And that's really well manoeuvred. He can run onto that. Real chance! He scores! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Neuer is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mohamed Salah. Five minutes left on the clock. Bernardo Silva. Now this could be a chance. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
4
Pass is
added
just
minutes
off
have been
target.
indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The goal scorer!
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
India are having a ball here. And that will be it. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
And a quick announcement today
relentlessness.
that memorabilia from
David
today's
Villa
match is
taking
now
in the
on sale in
accolades,
the
having been
stadium.
named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations.
He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best. And he's managed to get free. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rafinha with the short one. And that has been clubbed away. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. India have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit...
Shot a goal! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Madrid have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Cannavaro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. Rafinha. Rice. And this is Pirlo. Yamal's cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Two added minutes has
It's
been
Van
indicated.
Basten. A lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through. Big chance! Superb goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's Van Basten! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he shoots! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp, nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And that's played in low. Decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Van Basten spread out to the left. Strokes it back. Van Basten. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldo finds himself offside. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Rafinha finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, his movement's superb, Peter, and he times his runs to absolute perfection.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Pirlo. And that's a good ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. India with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2, then. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. he's going to be disappointed with that. Otto. Vieri. Oh, shooting chance! Vieri finds himself offside. In with the challenge. So we're still where we started right now. Knocks it into space. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi. David Villa. Now it's Kane. Threads one in. David Villa. And he's been shifted off it. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the finish! Goal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This looks promising. David Villa! He's done very well to get to that.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
India have their third corner. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Azar. Now it's Van Basten. Vieri. And the ball's come loose here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Now it's Villa. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, David Villa. Number 10.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Coming on the field, number 21.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Azar. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. In he goes again. Sticks it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
He's having a go! Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the middle. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, what a mistake! It's a good spell of possession, this. India have it back and can go again. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.